Hello guys, welcome to another JavaScript video. In this video we'll be looking at events. Now events are basically like your skin. They feel actions that are taken on a web page, like clicking, hovering over objects, pressing certain buttons on a web page, and so on. Now today we'll be listening for a click on a button on our web page. Now the first thing we want to do is create a button on the web page called click me, and all the button will simply say is click me. Let's see. Okay, it's up. Now the next thing we want to do is check every time that button is clicked and alert something on the web page. Now I'm going to comment this so that this doesn't disturb our alert from the button. I'm going to create an object using the variable keyword, an object called my button. Now this object will save the button to the variable my button. We're going to use our query selector to do this. Document.query selector button. Now this means that we are selecting the button on our web page and we are assigning that button to this variable. Now the next thing we want to do is check for actions on this button. We're going to say my button dot on click is equal to the function that we want to run. Now whenever this button is clicked, we want this function to run. Within this function, I'm simply going to say alert stop clicking the button. Now first of all, we've selected our button, this button here, the click me button. We've selected it using the query selector, and then we've assigned it to the variable my button using the assignment operator. And then next, whenever this button is clicked, we want to run the function be clicked without any arguments. The function is simply going to give an alert to our chart, to our web page, sorry. Now I've saved it, and I've saved my index.html. Let's reload that and click our button. I'm going to refresh. There are no more alerts because I commented the last alert we made. So I'm clicking the button. You can see stop clicking the button. I click again, stop clicking the button. The same thing. Now in this same way, we can select other objects on our HTML page. Now we can even select the entire page and say if any part of the page is clicked, we want a message saying stop clicking the page. Now to select the whole HTML page, I simply use HTML here in place of buttons using the query selector. Now using the query selector, we've selected this query, and this query is the entire page. Everything within here, the title, the body, the button, the script, everything is within the HTML tags. Now by doing that, anywhere we click within the page will give us an alert. Now our message, I'm going to change to stop clicking the web page and save. Now when we refresh our web page, we get no alert, but when I click this empty here, I get stop clicking the web page. I click here, stop clicking the web page. I click the button, stop clicking the web page. Now if I take button here in place of HTML, you see that we only get it when we click the button. Now I'm clicking all over here, I'm getting nothing. But when I click the button, you see the alert stop clicking the web page. So basically you can play around with the event function, which will allow you to listen for actions on the web page.